Hey everybody, welcome back to Northern Lion Plays The Binding of Isaac, Afterbirth, Blue Baby. Who's done? Well, let's look at yesterday's run. So Clint did the daily today. That was unexpected. I don't see him on too many dailies. That's okay though. I'm gonna go back to yesterday's. We finished in 1,480th, but it's a weird one because, as Kate said, like half the people or whoever did it before the hotfix patch, whatever, that came out. Look, I just play video games. I don't know anything about them. Got a different run where they were Samson and went to Mega Satan. So it was a weird daily. Fun one though. Cool theme. Luke might be doing it right now. We have like weird, you know, convergent timing there. Convergent is not the word I'm thinking of. Ooh, okay. Bad start. There's no seed, obviously, to look at here. You know what I'm feeling? I'm feeling a top 100 daily. It's been a couple, well, it's been probably like a week since we had a daily that was really stellar. I will add a caveat there, and I'll say that I feel like most of the dailies we've done recently have actually been really good. We have not had one outside of the top 1,000 except for yesterday's in forever. It's been a long, long time. And I really feel like I'm kind of hitting my stride on the dailies. I've got a good routine, but, you know, nobody remembers who the 5,000th best, well, not 5,000, but 500th best player of basketball in the 2015-2016 NBA season is. Spoilers, it's Larry Bird. I know he's not even in the league anymore, but he could probably hang if he came and went for it, I think. So I'm thinking it would be awesome to throw down like just a super killer daily today. Sure, we'll take Mr. Boom over the poop. Helps to have reusable bombs. It looks like we're going to, well, that cross means that we're going to Shoal, but I thought Shoal was an upside down cross, so I find myself a little bit confused. Maybe it's a Dark Room Isaac run, because it's a right side up cross, but it's right side up to me. I don't want to push my beliefs on anybody. But it's a right side up cross, but it's outlined in red, so maybe that's what is denoted there. Wow, lucky us. Well, wow, that is also really lucky. Spirit Heart just randomly out of the fire. I think we can all agree that Blank Card is probably better than Mr. Boom. The only reason I hesitated was because I was like, well, we just got Mr. Boom and it's done some stuff for us. It helped us kill some rooms. And Blank Card is useless until we get something like this. And, you know, the High Priestess showing up now is actually pretty excellent. This is a really interesting first floor for us. Just looking like being very cautious to look for tinted rocks because those are so valuable. You never know how much damage we can take, you know. It might cost ourselves a second deal with the devil if we're unable to get this one, so definitely want to pay attention to that. And I think we'll just use Blank Card High Priestess to sort this out. Obviously, we have to go to our other item room as well, but so far so good. Steven is tough enough that I don't mind using that, and I think that saves us some annoyance, maybe. And then we got Little Horn, who I would much rather use High Priestess against than Steven. But on the other hand, now we have Little Steven helping us out with a little bit of extra damage, and, you know, Little Horn can always walk himself into a fire or something like that, hit himself with his own bomb. I'm not going to sweat too much whether or not we min-maxed properly with Blank Card and High Priestess. Oh, just walk into the fire, you flippin' jerk. He's so close. Teleport into your own fire. Oh, well. Oh, well. We're going to get a deal with the devil here. We're going to see what's up with it. I like that his shots break on the fire as well. I didn't know that until just now, or at least didn't remember it until just now. He's dead. I guess we should take the halo because it doesn't matter whether we take it now or later. It's, you know, it's all the same to us. Ooh, okay. Krampus fight does throw a little bit of a monkey wrench into our plans. We probably won't take Krampus's head. But a lump of coal would be fine here, and maybe this is going to end up being a weird, like, deal with the angel run or something like that. Yeah, a lump of coal's good. So far, so good. I mean, we haven't really improved our damage very much at all, but it looks like we might have a decent chance to go to our shop and actually buy something because we have a golden key. Definitely have to go to our other item room and see what's going on in there. I didn't realize it was so close. And there's another tinted rock. This will probably hurt. I would prepare yourself for the throws here. Ooh, we're good. Okay. High Priestess available for something. Plenty of HP. When I first looked at this one, oh, glitter bombs. Absolutely, I will trade one bomb for 5 bombs that give us consumables. When I first looked at this run, I was like, man, Blue Baby, Curse of the Labyrinth, that could be a real problem. Lots of people might die on the first floor. I'm looking at it now, and I'm like, nobody's dying on the first floor. Let's be realistic here. So Secret Room could be 2 different locations. I don't mind trying here because we have glitter bombs. so we could get a consumable out of it as well. We got enough money to get something from our shop. This could be a seam that we've opened up. You know, a lot of people probably will not take the time to make sure that they get over 15 cents. Probably everybody got the golden key, but still. And then we could get blue candle. We can get jar of flies. I'm very disappointed. I'll buy the 3-cent key and then blow this guy up. But I'm very disappointed that they're both active items, because I could really use a passive item, because I actually, you know, quite like our active item. Blue candle is probably better, but it's not bad. Oh, here's blank card runes. This is what we're looking for. So if we can get like a blank card AWAS rune, that has got to give us like a huge opening to actually get more points than people would otherwise be able to get. You know, because we're going to be able to basically have the shovel. So blank card Perthro, good. Blank card Alias, good. Blank card AWAS, that's exactly what we're looking for. Blank card Degaz. Blank card Hagalas. Okay, so we're going to start with blank card. And then we're going to use Degaz. Degaz. What do we have? High Priestess. High Priestess is gone. Perthro we're going to come back and use on our item room that has Mr. Boom in it. And then we're going to take the blank card AWAS rune with us, and that's a huge ability for us to get points that is, well, thank God we got able. That is otherwise going to be inaccessible to a lot of people. So, I mean, as much as I like blank card Perthro, blank card AWAS allows us to get past... Oh, maybe it doesn't actually allow us to get past where I'd actually like to go on this run, but fuck it, we're going to try anyway. And we missed Hagalas and stuff like that, obviously. The really incredible first floor. Basically, on dailies, I put so much weight on the ability to skip a floor. Not to actually skip the floor, but to go one floor deeper than you'd otherwise, you know, think to be able to. Let's see what we got going on here. Now, obviously, blank card AWAS is not going to be, like, incredibly useful for us for other purposes. Ooh, a guppy item. Exactly what I was hoping for. We can use it, you know, every 4 rooms or so and try to get a black market, which would give us deal with the devil precedent and also whatever we get from it. We could get crawl space. Who knows what kind of items you can find in there. I think it's worth a try anyway. And man, we really don't have to worry about our timing at all, because just gotten really lucky with the fact that these are all XL floors. I mean, XL floors can be really, really bad depending on the context, but in this situation where we are a little bit concerned about our time, I think it's awesome. Hanged Man. I mean, we might as well bring Hanged Man in here. Drop a glitter bomb, see what we get. Lots of consumables, well worth the investment there. Okay, this run's looking very strange. The reason, by the way, you might be saying, why is NL talking about, you know, going 1 extra floor? Well, on the daily today, there's a pre-programmed end. It looks like it's on the Cathedral. The AWAS rune, if it ended, let's say, on Mom's Heart, we could go 1 extra floor to Shoal by using it. However, we can't really do that if it's the Cathedral for a couple of reasons. One is, I don't even know if I can get to the Cathedral by using AWAS, because it only takes us down, which I think would take us to Shoal exclusively. The other one is, it never takes us into the chest. We have to beat Isaac to get to the chest. So you know what? I'm thinking, why don't we go, like, super strange here? What if we skip the Cathedral with the AWAS rune and try to go to Shoal instead? That'd be pretty funky, right? Oh, you know what? We should use that right here. But just don't accidentally go down to the next floor. Like, you could get an incredible... this would be one of those dailies that where, if you wanted to play it for time, this would be a huge, like, advantage for you to do so. But I'm not going to do it like that. Although it would be fun. I want to get our deals with the devil. Get as buff up as we possibly can. You may notice we just took damage. That's the first time we've taken damage outside of a curse room. So considering we're... what, like 7.5 minutes into the run, I'm pretty impressed with myself. Not to toot my own horn too much, but I'm happy with it. I don't think we need to worry about, like, 100% mathematically optimal blank card AWAS usage. As nice as it would be to get the maximum number of charges per floor, it doesn't matter too much. Abel's doing work up here, man. My blood runs cold. My, what is it? Memory has just been sold. Ba, ba, da, da, da. Abel. Doesn't really, you know, cut me some slack. Coffee just hit the bloodstream today. Not just today. I mean, it's not the first time I've ever had coffee is what I'm trying to say. I'm just saying coffee has just hit the bloodstream for today. So it's going to take a while for those Jay Giles band references to really fire on, you know, full throttle. High octane. What is, now that I think about it, I answer my own question. So many things in life I've just never thought about. And then as soon as I say them when I'm recording videos, I'm like, of course that's what it means. High octane. Ooh. I didn't have the AWAS room when I hit the button there. High octane obviously just means that it's a gasoline that has a lot of the hydrocarbon known as octane in it. I had never even considered that. I just thought octane was maybe something made up by the fuel industry to try to sell more gas. Then I realized, what do you know, you don't need to sell more gas. It's probably pretty inelastic. People are going to buy about as much of it as they want or as they need, unless the price gets way too high. But it's not, nobody's like, hey, this gas is really high octane. Let's stock up. Or maybe there are people like that, but they work at OPEC. Gonna be showing her my OPEC later. Oh, I'm one of the oil-producing industrial countries. Okay, well, treasure map, sure, is okay. This is probably our boss fight, which means I got a hell of a lot of... No, okay. That's actually great, because it means that I have a like, airtight excuse to backtrack. I have to backtrack. If I don't go in the other direction, we're not going to get our boss fights or our item rooms. We found 0 boss fights and 0 item rooms in this direction. Now, we want to be out of this floor, if possible, by 13 minutes or so. We still got a decent amount of time. I wouldn't sweat it too much. You know, we'll do every room. The map does allow us to probably, you know, skip dead ends in the future. How much time does that actually save us on a run? Well, if we choose the wrong direction, we can cut off a room on either side. Maybe that room ends up being a mini-boss or something like that. You know, it's pretty easy to conceive of a world where that saves us, you know, 30 seconds per floor, which adds up pretty quickly to being able to do boss rush, which we're still not strong enough to do, but we definitely have the HP for it right now. And it's the 3rd fucking floor, so, you know, I mean, technically it's the 3rd and 4th floor, but we don't have any of the items from them yet, so I'm gonna call it the 3rd floor. I think we got plenty of time to get stronger. Flooded caves is not easy either, man. So there's, like, deep pockets over there. Wow, that was shit damage, and I feel bad. Before we go to our boss fight, all other things being equal, why wouldn't we go to our item rooms first, you know? Try to get the extra damage just in case we end up fighting some annoying bosses. For Christ's sake, don't give me just vanilla HP. That's like the thing I need least in the world right now. Okay, item room number 1. Damage. Damage, rate of fire. Tier effects. Damage or rate of fire. Halo of flies is fine. Not spectacular, but acceptable at least. Ooh, we have some kind of special room as well. Not a secret room. Our special room is a crawl space that gives us... Oh, it's the Zodiac, right? So this gives us a random Zodiac item every floor. Possibly 2 random Zodiac items every floor. You know, it never works against you. Let's put it that way. Sometimes it's going to work for you better than others. Like if you have Sagittarius or something like that. Virgo. Of course, we wouldn't know if we had Virgo until a little bit later, but... Until we maybe found a pill. And sack of pennies, not really that worthwhile. I promised we'd do every room. That's gonna hurt. so we're gonna do every room here. Plus, I think that could be a special room, so might as well give it our all. What? Can we talk about how I got hit there? Okay, that one's on me. I'll take full ownership of that one. But the one before that was pretty fucked up. So damage penalty is gonna eat it a little bit, but I still think we're probably doing above average there. It's like I shot that dude. I don't think I got caught in the explosion. Maybe I'm just completely misreading the situation, but it's like I killed him and then his silkworm spawned like 40 pixels to the left, right on top of me. What's up with that? I feel like we might have like the Pisces item on this from Zodiac here, if Zodiac even gives you an item to start with. Where did this bad boy come from? Oh, it's a wooden nickel, I see. Alrighty, 2 more bosses. We're gonna be pretty much right on schedule. Really would like a deal with the angel or a deal with the devil. If you want to give me a deal with the devil, I'm okay with that as well. But a deal with the angel is like the requisite, like, it's okay situation. We don't need to use AWAS anymore because we already found our crawl space. This isn't a straight HP up. We do get the 0.3 damage out of it as well, so I'm not too disappointed. We'll throw down some glitter bombs. They don't do that much damage, and it's kind of like a point deficit to do so, but they also can give us consumables. As you've seen, they've been outrageously good so far. So we can recoup some of our investment that way from a point standpoint, but mostly, you know, we spend points, we gain time, or we don't spend as much time. It probably doesn't all come out in the wash, but I'm going to assume that it does. And we got synth oil, which is like a pretty dope item for us to pick up here, but I would hesitate to say that we're balling out of control just yet. Long way to go. Curse of the Maze doesn't bother me too much. Let's try to go to an area that is not our boss room. So directly to the left will not be the boss room. It's not anything at all, really, it looks like. I'm just waiting for little Steven to carry the bulk of the damage here. This is good. Blank card Joker versus blank card Awaz is a very interesting question. Well, we'll definitely use blank card Joker on this floor because it doesn't actually use up the card, and it's probably more valuable than just dropping Awaz's everywhere. Not that a black market would be the worst thing in the world right now. I'm just not sure if this is what we want to keep long term. Let's look at the positives and the negatives. Positives, you know, deals with the devil, deal with the angel on demand, basically. Teleporting on demand, so we only have to do, you know, boss trap rooms if we want to. We could get a deal to the devil, or a deal with the devil that takes us to Shoal on Mom's Heart, right? Or after the Mom's Heart fight, so there might still be some value there. Like, we might accomplish basically the same thing. We know what these are? Power Pill. Retrovision. Telepills. Okay, well, that's a little unfortunate. Maybe we won't end up having to use the Joker card on this floor. We're gonna get a cube of meat here. It's shit damage on my part. I should have seen that coming a mile away. Oh, we got Taurus. And we are fast enough to actually use it, too. Oh, I didn't even see the Tinted Rock. We did get a deal with the devil. We'll take Ball of Bandages, of course. And in here, we get 9 lives, which I'll take, of course. And we might as well take Maw of the Void as well. Is this the one if I hold it down for 3 seconds, we get the value out of it? Yeah, okay. So that allows us to basically make unlimited black cards as long as we don't get hit in the process. This is a dope combination for us. And of course, now we're only one item away from becoming Guppy. Oh, jeez. It doesn't matter if we lose this life. Probably. But we have to choose, man. You want Awaz or do you want the Joker card? I mean, there's obvious benefits for both. This is actually a daily that so far I quite like. There's been a lot of like high risk, high reward stuff that I'm a fan of right now. Just want to get these guys killed from afar. So that I don't have to possibly risk my life here. I don't know if you get an extra penalty for like super dying on a run. Now I'm like, shit, are we even gonna go to the item room on this one? Because I really need to really need to get going to boss rush, but at the same time, I don't have enough HP to do boss rush in my present state, you know? So I guess we gotta just book it here. This is gonna be a little bit of a wild one, I think. Man, I would really like some demon hearts, if you would be so kind. Hey, a spirit heart randomly is also dope, but some demon hearts wouldn't be the worst thing in the world either. You know, give me the chance to get hit more than once. Glitch Baby is like not really worth the cost of doing business up here. Power Pill's okay. Power Pill makes me want to do like one more room, but I'm not gonna go to our shop because quite frankly we don't have the time. All right, are we taking Joker or are we taking Awaz? I think we're taking... What the fuck are you doing? I think we're taking Joker, which I guess would be in here. Let me explain my reasoning one more time. Well, is there a red heart in here? We gotta check. Not telepills. Amnesia. No red chest, so we're not doing it. Let me explain my reasoning. The main thing we want Awaz for is for the, I guess, the chance for us to give it, or for it to give us an extra floor. We're gonna get the same thing if we Joker card out of our Mom's Heart fight. So I feel like, in my head, I'm like, don't do it, the Awaz rune is exactly what you need. But I feel like this gives us exactly the same benefit and then some more over top. Curse of the Lost is pretty shitty here because it means we can't use our map. Yeah, you know, this will kill us, but I think it's well worth the investment. Basically traded half a spirit heart and a life that's probably meaningless for the ability to fly. I'm for this. We gotta make some pretty fast plays here, though. And I'll be the first to tell you, I'm real scared about this whole, we don't have any HP thing, but we're gonna try to do boss rush. I don't know how we're gonna get the points necessary to compete here if I don't have the ability to easily complete boss rush. Like, that's where the points come from. That's my competitive advantage, man. Boss rush is my thing, never missing it. Well, I mean, theoretically, we could just do boss rush on 1 HP and fucking live. It's not ideal, I'd suggest, but... Oh, this is also the other thing I've been trying to do. I hope it was kind of self-explanatory, but I've been trying to make sure that we, get as many enemies as we possibly... Oh, I should have blank carded it, but whatever. Make sure we get as many enemies as we possibly can with our circle beams so that we can actually generate some extra black hearts. Now, I don't know if this is going to be the proper way for us to go to get to our boss fight. It's not, but at least we know, you know, in advance now. We gotta get a fucking move on. I'm concerned. I don't think we're gonna be able to make it to boss rush. If I look at this objectively right now, I guess I'm gonna commit to this one down here. But it could easily be the other one. It could easily be directly above us as well. The good news is, if I'm not doing boss rush, I'm assuming that a lot of people are not doing boss rush. Not that I'm a great Isaac player necessarily, but boss rush is like my thing. Might as well take this. Boss rush is like, I wouldn't say is what I'm known for, but it's something that I pay attention to quite a lot. So, if I'm not doing it, I'm assuming that other people are going to be pretty far behind it as well. Oh, it's actually the way to go. Okay, now we've got the other problem of just surviving boss rush. Oh, Cricket's head does not hurt. Yeah, just keep it up, man. Get something out of that. Okay, well, time is not really of the essence anymore as long as we can make sure that we can beat Mom. We could teleport out of boss rush, but I'd really rather beat it. Ha 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 ha. Tinted rock right there. No spirit hearts. Very disappointing. Okay, just keep trying to farm up black hearts whenever possible. It also does a lot of damage, Maw of the Void, that is, so... That was, like, exactly the opposite of what I wanted to do. I just lost a spirit heart for no reason. No black heart there. We're gonna finish the fight. We did get a deal with the devil. We've already seen it. We're gonna take the Polaroid for the invincibility. What the heck do we have in here? We got Pokeball, Parasite. I mean, Parasite's pretty good. Do you think we get out of here without dying? I'm like 50-50 right now, man. This Dingle charges so quickly. Unless he's, like, completely slowed. There we go. Okay, we gotta play, like, the world's most dangerous game here. Oh, we got 2 spirit hearts out of that guy. That changes everything, even if I just got hit immediately after. I'm like, that is... You've saved my run right there. Thank you so much. Oh, we can fly, so if we want, we can just attack that bloat. You remember the 2011 British film, Attack the Bloat. It was John Boyega's breakout role. So we are totally gonna survive boss rush. And all of a sudden, I'm feeling great about this run. Because we got some shit that I'm sure a lot of people didn't quite commit to. And as a result, that probably puts us in a little bit more of a position where I could see us actually having a disproportionately high score. There's also, like, there's something to be said for maybe taking the time to, like, just let an enemy constantly spawn their own enemies, if you know what I mean. You know, like, let Gertie constantly spawn nubs in front of it, then we can kill it with Maw of the Void. And maybe farm up some spirit hearts. I don't think it's the most advantageous play for us right now. I think instead what we do is try to live until the Hush fight, and then do that on the Hush fight. And we can farm up enough hearts to probably survive forever, ad infinitum. I wish we fought more enemies that spawned enemies, though, because for right now, I'm not doing quite as much. I'm not doing the killing hits with Maw of the Void as much as I would like. I mean, it's an investment to charge it up for 3 seconds for sure. But when you can hit it like that, oh man, that is just exquisite. I really thought that would get the kill. We were like 2 hits away from getting the kill. I really thought you were Brownie. Brownie might be an excellent enemy for us to try to farm Maw of the Void with. We still gotta make the Hush fight, so we still got like a little bit of stress in our lives here. Wow. Never do what I did there. But we did get a Spirit Heart out of it somehow. It's fucking Champion Mega Mod, dog. Just kill him. Don't worry about the Spirit Heart. Little Horn, you may want to worry about the Spirit Heart. He seems killable. With Maw of the Void, that is. Oh my lord. Get out of here, you freaking jerk. These champions, man. Okay, he's dead. He did not drop a black heart. You are also dead. Blast Assist might be like an ideal enemy to mob the Void, unless I get hit myself, in which case I'm gonna feel real smart about that. Okay, just be cool. Don't kill them. Don't kill them. Not yet, at least. Don't kill them. Oh, what? You weren't supposed to spawn yet. I didn't think I was done. Oh, shit. We're taking some damage. I just like walked on the spike and then realized that I can't walk on the spike and get hurt. Which is great, because for a second there I was like, I'm the world's biggest idiot. Okay, you are making the worst decisions of all time right now. Don't die on boss rush. The most important thing is not making Maw of the Void work. The most important thing is just not getting hit yourself. I maybe got a little too cocky. Was like, oh, I'm gonna win boss rush. Easiest game of my life. Nice, okay. Rinse and repeat that. If you can get Maw of the Void shit done, even better. But also, we gotta make good time, man. Am I making good time right now? It's a fantastic question, to which I believe the answer is probably fucking no. What about, we have Fistula? Is it Fistula? Fistula's like an ideal, no, it's Duke of Flies. Still like a lot of enemies there, which is great, but come on, you got a black heart for me. You do not have a black heart for me. What you do have is the world's most annoying Mega Fatty. Jumps and charges in 2 flippin' seconds every time. We gotta be done soon, or we're in actually, like, real trouble. Okay, Fistula, please don't hurt me. But I am gonna do that, and we got no black hearts, because probably the explosions got the kills instead of me. 1.5 hearts still. That's okay. We're not done yet. Okay, now I'm like, shit, are we even going to be able to make the Hush fight? It's a pretty good Hush run because of the fact that we can farm up as much shit as we want. As long as we live through, like, the first 3 phases. He always comes back to the center, and then we just torch his ass. And no red poop, no red poop. Ah, we're done. We got Cricket's body. That's an awesome pickup, but we really got to move. Okay. Down to the next floor. We're hoping for another guppy item, spawn a shit ton of flies, win the game. Step 1, blank card. It's a weird one. I will take Sack Dagger, but not Black Powder. I know that's gonna kill us. And then we'll take Black Powder, and we'll leave. Because I feel like we basically traded half a Spirit Heart and 2 lives that are not worth much for these. Then we'll go as far as we possibly can away from our spawn room, and we'll assume that's where our boss is. Is Black Powder worth the risk that I kind of gave it here? Maybe, maybe not, but we're gonna find out. Thank you, Infamy. Hooked me up nicely there. Cricket's body's doing a great amount of work as well. If I may be so kind. You will be dead in like 2 hits. Not generating too many Spirit Hearts. Left. Okay, we found our first boss really quickly. That's important because we gotta rinse and repeat this shit on the next floor like immediately. So I am gonna try to go to Shoal on this run. Just because it strikes me as being very strange. Obviously, we're not supposed to go to Shoal. We're supposed to go to the Cathedral, but why not give it a risk, right? So that's free HP. I don't know if it's actually going to be worth anything for us. I'm still hoping for this Guppy payout. Let's use the Joker. We have to take Guppy's Collar, and then we want to respawn in here. And I think we want to take Ceremonial Robes. I don't think I actually care about Mom's Knife right now, because I actually quite like our range. I know it's a weird situation. You might not kind of get what I did in there. You probably do. I don't want to underestimate people. It's not like it was rocket science or anything like that. But basically, I took the Guppy transformation, which killed me. Ooh, an extra black card is good. And then I decided to take Ceremonial Robes, but not take Mom's Knife, because even though the damage from Mom's Knife would be awesome, the range down from Mom's Knife and maybe Cricket's body combined is going to be somewhat dangerous for us. Even though it would do a ton of damage. And I'm looking at this now and I'm like, man, we're easily going to make it down to the Hush fight. The only thing that matters is whether or not we can live through it. We basically just have to survive long enough for this jerk-off to start spawning the minions that he spawns. And after he starts spawning those, we're good. Really wish that was Balls of Steel, but a Tears Up is not bad. And this is a great room for this, even though we got no black hearts out of it. Still a cursory glance at Tinted Rocks. And Cricket's body from Boss Rush, after we finished Boss Rush, was a surprisingly clutch get. I'm very happy with that. Okay, we found our boss fights. Might as well look for our second secret room as well. That was not there. Okay. Mom's hard. Do we go to Shoal? I don't know. I guess we have to wait until we finish with the Hush fight, which we can totally do right now. What happens if you teleport to a devil deal on the Hush fight? I've never considered that before in my adult life, I think. Okay, Nightlight. I mean, I think we buy them at this point because we can. Buy Nightlight, buy that. I don't think we need Mom's Purse, necessarily. In here, Capricorn is going to be our pickup for sure. And there is this. Small Rock would be good. Not Small Rock. A Spirit Heart is also very good. And then in our other room, we'll take Evil Eye over the Scissors, which are just not very good at all. Steven's a good pickup. Got a key out of it. Well, okay. Basically, we got Steven. I don't want to teleport to our devil deal yet. I'd rather do it after we finish the Hush fight, because right now we have a lot of HP. So, strap yourselves in. Probably going to be a little bit of a long one here. On the bright side, spawning a ton of flies. Cricket's body helping us out quite a lot. Whenever we get hit, we'll have permanent Polaroid invincibility. Sneak in there and get some sack dagger damage done. And I really am feeling like maybe, just maybe, we performed better than I thought we would today. Even though I know I came into this being like, let's get a top 100 daily score. There were some times where I was like, this looks fucking scary, man. I don't think we're gonna be able to do this. And then it all just kind of ended up working out. I mean, within 5 minutes from entering within 5 minutes from finishing Boss Rush, we were basically like halfway through the Hush fight. That's a very positive turn of events for us. I hate these shots that just hang in the air. So this is what we're waiting for. Opportunity to do stuff like that and possibly create unlimited black hearts. Just trying to figure out if there's any way out. If there's any way that we can use our Joker card to get even further than the next floor. We took the Polaroid, so maybe we should go to Shoal regardless. We should go to the Cathedral regardless, instead of trying to do the funky thing and go to Shoal. Oh, you know why some of these shots... Thank you, Infamy. You know why some of these shots are just hanging in the air? Nightlight. Didn't even consider it. Oh, I thought maybe I could use... Mob the Void and farm some HP there. That's okay. He's popped up. That's probably the end of his life. Really quick Hush fight, man. Nothing wrong with this one at all. So let's do... well, we have to go up to the Cathedral. Let's check out our deal with the devil. Bunch of red chests. Well, would have been nice to come in here, actually. 2 free Spirit Hearts. Alright, up to the Cathedral, after which point I'm pretty sure we're done. But maybe there's a 5 room or something like that we can take advantage of. We should do every single room on the Cathedral now that we're pretty confident we're not going to die. And I'm feeling like we pulled, I don't want to say victory from the jaws of defeat, but I feel like we might have pulled a fairly good run from the jaws of a somewhat, you know, unspectacular one. Don't think we're going to be top 100. Top 100 requires, like, a pretty special run. I've taken a lot of items, even, but, you know what? Let's get weird with it. Let's take both, even though normally I'd take Whore of Babylon and not Multidimensional Baby. Seems like it could be fun. And I don't think we're going to die, so we might as well just push it as far as we can. Yeah, we'll do this, get the extra point bonus as a result. Yeah, I think we could, if I had to be optimistic... I'd say we're probably like top 250. I wouldn't be surprised if right now, I mean, it's early afternoon on Monday, so I wouldn't be surprised if we were maybe like top 150. If I saw that we were in the top 100, I'd be like, that's a pretty spectacular outcome for us. Considering that I took a lot of damage, particularly on Boss Rush, that I'm not very proud of. But, you know, it's possible or even probable that a lot of people did. You know, everybody takes dumb damage from time to time. And I'm sure, even though I think I've made relatively few mistakes from a strategy perspective, when I read the comments, that will be illuminated to me. The ones that I've missed. Which I appreciate, you know, I got a pretty thick skin. We got Leo on this floor. And even though it's frustrating sometimes, you get like a top 50 score on the daily. Excuse me. People will be like, well, you missed this. You know, that's It's nice for self-improvement. You always wish it could be phrased like a little bit more gently, but you know, you forget that it's entertainment for people, you know? When Bo Horvat misses an open net, you're not like, well, he's still pretty good. Like, he's doing it better than I could. You're like, man, Bo Horvat missed that empty net. That fucking sucks. I get it. Let's come into our curse room here. Spirit Hearts might be nice, just in case. I mean, like, I don't think we're gonna die, but I'd really prefer to not even have it be a risk. Maw of the Void is giving us, like, no black hearts at all right now. But maybe it's because flies are killing everything. Oh, we got one black heart there. That is what I get for complaining. Well, in the end, was it the right decision to go with Joker instead of AWAS? I actually still have no idea, but perhaps the scoreboard will illuminate it ever so slightly. And we'll come up here. They are dead. Battery charge. It's like, give me an AWAS rune right now, and then we'll prove it. Check for our second secret room. Nice. Okay, worthless actually, but that's fine. That's fine. Wow, this is actually a much stronger run than I had even considered. Here we go. See where we are here. 234th. What did I say? Top 250, it feels like. It was a good seed. I could have done better, but for the most part, I think that's pretty solid. Hey, Luke, what happened, dog? Oh, you need lessons one day. You know who to call. Cobalt Streak. Well, thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you did, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. But for now, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.